belong with you. You belong with me in my sweet AirPods. Welcome to the podcast. I'm going to start every single episode with a parody of a song that then links to podcasting.
All right, go.
Well, I just did that one.
That
You
parody's
belong
a
with
remake,
me
isn't
in
it?
my sweet AirPods.
Oh yeah, not bad. Do you remember those YouTube videos? Songs in real life.
No.
Can't. You never saw a song in real life? Can't. You got to pull it up,
I definitely would have
bro.
seen songs in real
No,
life.
you got to pull it up.
I definitely saw it.
You have to pull it up, and we're watching it. It is so good, bro. So it's like a story of just like these fucking cunts acting. It'll be like, dude, you never guess what I just did. It'll be like, what? It'll be like, I just had sex. And then they'll just keep talking, and then they'll like incorporate songs into it. You got to get it up, bro. I reckon it'd have 100 million views on YouTube.
It's got 60 mil.
Not bad.
Oh, okay, so it's OG.
Like, listen to this, bro. And this is
I
you can
never
listen
saw.
to it. You don't need to
Is this
watch
what, like 15 years ago?
Yeah, this is
14.
prime.
Wow.
This is like
Peak YouTube.
this is the Paul brothers like just being weirdos on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Looks like porn, lad. Oh, this looks like porn.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I mean? It's just
Oh,
this
this is-
story.
I just saw the hottest girl ever.
Oh, really? What she look like?
Tone tan, fit and ready.
Oh, okay, that
And it's
is.
just
How
like
badly has
15
that aged?
minutes. I still think it's quite good.
That's horrendous.
That is one of the worst things I've ever seen.
But that was peak YouTube.
But that was
you know
what
you
YouTube
can imagine
was.
back in the day.
Yeah, that
well,
went
it did,
off.
bro. 60, and then there was a part 2 as well. Remember that Fred cunt on YouTube?
Of course, I remember Fred. Of course, I remember Fred.
Put a boot in Fred's head, bro. That cunt was so annoying.
Yeah, so you're still on screen mirroring, Kyle. We can still see you
Still
typing.
see everything, mate.
Guys, the podcast, I feel so happy to be here. Happy Anzac Day, celebrating. You know, we've missed a few peak kind of moments. You know what I mean?
What ones? Anzac Day? What else?
Anzac Day. That's it.
That's it. Early voting. You could vote early.
Oh
if you
yeah, I
wanted to.
voted. I voted. Go vote.
I think my mum enrolled me they email it to your house.
Oh yeah, you can get a ballot. That's what my grandma does.
Yeah. Like send
Yeah.
it to your house, not email it.
Speaking of the elderly, I've had this old woman call my number 30 times in the last day because she thought her friend's number was my number. And so I missed 3 calls from this number, and I was like, okay, this isn't like, you know, when you get a random number and then it'll never call you back.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well, it's not one of those. This is a real person trying to call me, and they'd left a voice message like, "Hello, Amber, I'm trying. Why is the back gate open? Call me back."
Oh, fuck.
And it was a landline. It wasn't a mobile.
Oh, wow. Normally they're cunts trying to sell you solar panels.
Yeah. So it rings again. I pick up and I'm like, "Hello," and I was quite blunt because I was like, genuinely, fuck off.
Yeah.
I was like,
Just go
"Hello,"
close the fence,
and she
mate.
goes, "Who's this?" And I go,
It's Amber.
"Who are you looking?" Yeah, it's Amber, mate. I'm fucking hitting up. She's like, "Who's this?" I'm like, "Well, it's not Angelica, mate, or whatever the name was, because I got your voice message." Right. So what number am I calling? I don't know, love. I said, I don't know, love, but whatever you just called, stop calling it.
Oh, that's rude, bro.
And she went, "I'm very sorry." And I went, "Yes, stop."
You're
I
a
hung up.
sad cunt.
I hung up.
You're the saddest cunt ever.
She proceeded to call me another 12 times.
Good, bro. I hope she fucking calls you more.
It was.
What?
and
Did
the
you
poor
actually
thing-
act like that?
Yeah, I did.
You're a fucking Derek.
Because I was trying to have a bath and shit. I was like, "Look,
Then just be like, hey, maybe help her out. Who are you trying to get a hold of?
no, but
Okay, this is the number. Can you maybe read out the number you've got given? So then you can figure out what the wrong digit is for her.
she already did. She already told me what the wrong digit was." And
How
then-
the fuck does she know?
because she went, "I'm trying to call this number." And I went, No, that's the wrong. This is this number. You've got that digit wrong." She went, "Oh, thank you."
So she's just got to go through and try them all. Replace that digit.
No, she knows exactly where to put it. She's actually just gotten confused. Anyway, I thought I'd help her out. Woke up this morning, old woman found dead.
Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
bro.
And she needed to call Angelica. She got a gluten shot or something she needed.
Shut the fuck up.
So, devastating.
This is my shot. Sunkiss no sugars because I'm staying at mum's tonight. Mum and dad's always just say mum's. And we don't have Sunkiss no sugar in the house, so I've packed an esky full of mine from home.
How many are you going to drink today?
I don't know. I got an esky in my car.
You know what? Good on you.
Full of me sun
But you
kiss.
couldn't have just gone to like the Woolies?
I knew by the time I got here, by the time I finished, and we got to shoot off straight to Shep's birthday dinner.
Yeah.
I've got him in an esky and a few ice packs.
Big shout out to Shep for choosing a pub. Yeah, I think you got it all, lad. That's the other thing I wanted to say. You've been slucking on that like it's a fucking suck job. Shout out to Shep for choosing a pub as a place to have a birthday feed.
Yeah, pretty shit pub, but it's a weird pub to choose.
Where is
bro.
it?
It's the one on the corner opposite the hospital. You know, like just past the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that big main one.
Yeah, on the corner.
Oh, no, it's always empty.
It's weird.
There's no
bro.
vibe.
It's such a weird pub, and he loves it. It's
very,
his favorite pub.
It's as if someone threw a bunch of bleach on an already cool pub and sucked it full of anything.
Yeah, it's such a weird
Bro, it's
choice,
weird.
eh?
It's weird. You know what it is? This is the perfect example. For those that aren't from Sydney or wherever, it looks like the sort of pub that Gordon Ramsay would walk into at Kitchen Nightmares, and they've called him in and gone, "Why are we not doing well?" And Gordon comes in,
Gordon
you know,
goes,
and he goes, "Well, this looks shit.
Listen
the food
here.
sucks."
You're a fucking. You're.
Oh.
Sorry.
Bleep that. First bleep.
But that's
yeah.
where Gordon was getting. Gordon would hit
Gordon
those
towed the
territories.
line with that shit.
Gordon
bro.
towed the. But he was the nicest cunt with the kids.
He was the best.
Yeah.
The
Good on
kids.
him, Gordon.
Oh
bruh.
yeah, the food ones. Yeah.
Like, because he used to do cooking with like
Yeah.
Ramsey kids and that.
Oi,
You know what I mean?
So my therapist emailed me. He goes, "Hey, Will, so sorry. Got a little bit of backlog for you. Few missed therapy sessions that you need to pay." I went, "Oh, no worries," because he'd emailed me.
This is always the case. This
What?
happened last year, and because I remember you said to your dad, you were like, "What are you buying me for Christmas?" And your dad said, "Nothing, mate." And you said, "Can you pay for my therapy
Yeah,
sessions?"
because there was a few, and I started, and then I was like, "Okay, sure." And he'd sent me 3 that I'd missed, so it was like $900 ish, $850, and I was like, "Okay, sweet, yeah, I'll pay that. Don't worry." And he goes, "No, older ones." He goes, "Check your emails again." New email comes through. Back from 2022 all the way
Fucking
through
hell,
till
mate.
2024.
I think it's almost his fault at this point.
Anyway, I added it up. I was like, okay, I did the maths. And it was one of those ones that got scary because it was like this 1080 plus 540 plus 780 plus 360 plus 590 plus 720 plus 2040 plus 1080 plus equals $9,380. Fuck. So it's just like, okay. And I tried to think about it again. I'm like, I don't really believe in money. So I'm like, okay, it doesn't really affect, but still transferring
lot of money.
that amount of cash, just going, vroom, bye,
Especially
it's
for
gone.
something that has already been done. You know what I mean?
3 years old,
Like,
bruh.
yeah, like it's not,
like,
obviously
fuck.
therapy's the fucking so important, but like you're not putting down 10 grand and in return you're getting something you're really excited for. This is therapy from 3 years
Dude,
ago.
2022,
man, you know?
I'd been doing comedy full time for maybe 6 months. I just started going full time. So it's been since I just started becoming doing comedy.
Ask
and
him to
shit.
put it on a payment plan.
I've paid him. It's
Yeah,
gone.
right. I'm a believer in payment plans because then you don't miss that big chunk.
But then you know what? It still looms over you. I was like, let's just get rid of it. It's done. Clear conscience.
It depends. Things like insurance, I like to pay up front
Yeah.
yearly. But whenever I get a fine, I don't think I've not been paying off a fine since about 2019. I've always got fines. I swear to God, bro, I always have fines. And I just put them on. I just add it. I just call them out. Go, yeah, add it to the payment plan, mate. 25 a week. Take it out. Give it 0 fucks.
But
seems like I'm not paying it.
I'm so bad with money though because I'm like, my doctor. I went to my doctor yesterday because I thought I had a brain tumor, and
Okay.
she's like, "No, mate, you just need a massage. It's a sore neck."
That's a clip, bro. That's a clip. Clip it.
But anyway, so I'm like, okay, how do I deal with my therapy? And she's like, she goes, oh yeah, you get claim some back. You can claim up
Wait,
to
your
6
therapy
back.
for what?
For
Oh,
therapy.
like a mental health plan?
Yeah, she's like,
Yeah.
you can do claim 6 and this, and literally she was explaining it to me for 5 minutes. She goes, you might be able to get up to $1,300 back, blah, 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 blah. And the whole point of my mind was like, this is what I was saying to myself. I feel so bad that she's wasting her time explaining this to me because I'm not going to do any of this. I'm going to go
Why
home and
wouldn't
play
you do
Oblivion. Because I don't know. I can't be bothered. I don't know how to do it.
From now moving forward, at least do it. Did you put you on a mental health plan?
Yeah.
She didn't.
She did. She did. I don't know how to do it. She was like, email this piece of paper to him. I was like, I didn't
Yeah.
know you could. I don't know how to email a
You don't need
piece
to
of
do
paper.
anything. You literally just give it to him.
No, I need to set up Medicare. I need to organize. I just give it to him.
Lad. You don't need to set up Medicare. You've just got Medicare. Like, you have Medicare.
Oh, so I just send him what she wrote me.
You just give it to him.
I lost it.
Then call her and be like, bruh, send
I
me
lost
it again.
it, bruh. I lost
It's
it at Chloe.
eats. It'll be sweet.
I lost it.
Tell her to eat. Well, if you
I lost
emailed
it.
it, how did you lose it?
I lost it, bruh. Hard. It was a piece of paper, lad.
All right, well, then you get her to email it to you, and then you email
How?
it to him. Call up the doctor surgery, bro.
Okay. This hot twink.
What
worked at
about
the
this,
doctor's-
bro? When my psychiatrist, so I called up because he gave me all these blood tests for before I started my meds, and I lost the blood test thing. Like, you don't give me a fucking piece of paper. So I call up. I'm like, hey, next week I've got my psychiatrist. This is a receptionist. I was like, he gave me a thing with all like my blood tests I need to get done. Could you just get him to rewrite one because I missed it? She goes, no, you're going to have to go to your GP, darling. And I was like, No. I don't know what blood test I need. Like, this, you can get different blood
Yeah.
tests. She goes, I don't know if you can do that. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you don't know if you can do it? It's on his system. I'm about to come there next week and pay the cunt $750, and you don't know if he can write 3 letters on a piece of paper?
Print it out and do it again.
And I know he would have. He's a G. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, he's a sick cunt. He would have been like, mate, fucking oath I'll do it
Stop
for you.
gatekeeping,
But
love.
why are you trying to be all like, oh, well, I'll have to ask him? It's like, no, you don't have to. That's your job, actually. Your job as a receptionist is to transfer the message across.
Do it.
And he, being the G he is, would be like, fucking sweet. Like, and I couldn't have the appointment without the blood test. You know what I mean? So I was like, well, then do I just not turn up?
That scares me though.
And she
bruh.
didn't call me back, and I fucking found it somewhere.
That scares me though because I don't. There's the guy that works at my doctor, the receptionist, hot twink,
So I just want to say I really do like my psychiatrist. I don't want him to fuck me over.
hot twink, right? And they wouldn't think you'd fuck him over.
No, but I don't want him to think I was meaning
No,
he was
no,
bad,
they
because
wouldn't.
he's really good.
Anyway, hot twink works at the doctor's surgery. I don't want him thinking I'm
That's
going
a bit of a
in
role
there.
play there.
Yeah, but I don't want him going in there thinking I'm dealing with anything gross and
Hey,
shit.
the doctor's running 20 minutes late. How about we suck each other off in the meantime?
Well, yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
And then I fall onto an AIDS needle. His cock. Anyway, but I'm like, fuck, how do I
That
impress him?
Is the best word for a penis.
AIDS
An AIDS
needle.
needle. That is the best word for a penis.
But I don't want him to think I'm going there for anything weird, so I should start being like, hey, I'm here to see my doctor, Dr. blah, blah, blah. And instead of, you don't ever need to say what you're there for. But
Fuck
I might
no.
just add it in. I might be like, I'm here to see my doctor about the penis
Reduction.
reduction surgery. I was going to say reconstruction. I mean, that would be horrific. I already had that as well.
Is he actually gay?
He's very not. I don't think so. But he's got the build of a gay. Like if he's not gay, sucks to be him because he's built like a gay.
If you could, would you, like, only you're able to see it, but like every guy that walks past you says gay or not on their head?
I'd
But
love
only
that.
Or is it a bit of an excitement?
No, I want
kind
that.
of
I
like-
want that. I want that. Because I want to be able to hit on people I didn't know I could. And I would never be the one to hit. I'd be like, oh, they're straight.
Yeah.
Like at Melbourne,
right.
I went, look at these two straight guys.
But isn't there a little bit of excitement of kind of like maybe speaking to someone, getting along, and being like, are they gay or not?
No,
Like,
it's not exciting anymore. It's like, tell me now,
yeah,
cunt.
right.
Tell me the fuck now, fuckwit.
Yeah.
Fucking tell me fucking now, fuck.
And then would you want, okay, how much detail would you want? Would you want twink, bottom, top? Would
Well,
you
you
want
can
that
tell
much detail?
physically. No, because I think that stuff, that's the fun to figure out. But I need to know.
Just tell me if you're fucking,
Gay, bi-curious, straight.
yeah, tell
me
me
up
if you
with
want
it.
my AIDS needle or not.
Hit me up with the facts. Hit me up with the facts. How have you been, Kyle?
I've been good, lad. I've been getting up a lot of money, though. Getting
What?
up
This isn't a
lot of
gambling
money.
show, mate, so take it somewhere else.
Huh?
What do you mean getting up a lot of money? Explain that. What's
Take
that?
it the fucking about
Anzac
even
Day
across
won
the studio, mate.
$300.
You won how much?
$300.
On what?
2 up.
2 up.
The
Wait,
week,
sorry. I thought we were talking about a lot of money. Sorry.
mate. The week
Did you
before.
buy a packet of cocaine and sniff it with it?
Yeah.
You probably did, didn't you?
Yeah, I got a
So
bag
you
of
won
coke
$300 on 2 Up.
2 Up. The week before, $500 on the slaps.
Wow.
Okay.
I've been going on a fucking rager.
And then a couple days before that, at $300 on the slaps as well.
Fucking Tobler, don't pay this cunt this week. Fuck me dead.
1,100 buckies.
You've been playing on the
It's
pokes a
healthy,
little
very
bit.
Healthy. Yeah, I've been loving it recently.
Oh, don't get addicted
It's
to that
so
shit.
much fun.
Oh, no. I swear I don't have a good feeling about that.
And then I had and that gave me a bit of cash for 2 Up, so that was fucking. So I went ham there and got up. It's unreal.
You would have got slaughtered on Anzac Day. You would have got absolutely slaughtered.
Were you one of the pretending to care about the Anzacs or a openly who gives a fuck, I want a big piss up day?
No, I respect the Anzacs.
I don't think Anzac Day is as much. I think everyone respects Anzac Day.
I think it's just one of those things where it's like, let's just all admit we respect and care about the Anzacs and let's fucking have a fun day. There are so many people that have this high horse of like, I respect them more than everyone else. It's like, lad, they all fought bravely.
I
had
don't
a
think going out
sacrifice.
and drinking and whatnot is disrespectful at all. Is that what people's argument is?
No, people's argument is like, I've got more right to be here than other people. Or some people are like, if you don't go to the dawn service, you don't get to celebrate for the day. It's like,
no, they can celebrate how you
I
want
can
to
celebrate.
it.
I can still celebrate.
But I
lad.
also think that's I think that's the way that we choose to celebrate it, is by drinking and stuff, because I think back then, you know what I mean? It's almost like I feel like that's what they'd want.
fucking know.
Sometimes, you know, funnily enough, at the footy, I had a beer because I was like, that's what they'd want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
that's
I
like-
think
I
a lot of it as well.
ordered a beer and I drank it. I didn't even want the beer, but I thought, fuck it, mate. If they could fight for this country, you can drink a beer for them.
But yeah, I love that thought, but I also love, like, let's be real, like, you get 4 hours into Anzac Day and it's about the piss.
No, I'm being dead honest. It's not for me. I actually feel a sense on Anzac Day. It's the best day. You know my thoughts on it.
It
bro.
is the best day.
But I don't and I'm not trying to say that to be a fucking sucker offerer, but all day I have this special feeling, like I do.
You feel them cheering you on.
No, not that. I just feel like I feel proud. You know what I mean? Like it's a proud day.
Yeah.
It's such a good day, bro. I love it.
I think it's a beautiful
What did you
day.
do for Anzac Day?
I literally did not a single thing. I wanted to go to the footy, missed out on a ticket, so then I just L'd it. Sat inside all day.
So to give background on that, Will for all money was coming to the footy. So me, Shep's dad, Brad, we were all going to the footy, right? And it was very nostalgic because that's kind of when me and your friendships, we met.
That's how we met.
Would have been on
Yeah,
Anzac
it's
Day.
literally how we met.
And we'd go every year, and there were kids there throwing the footy around like we used to. I
Goated.
legit remember sitting there looking, be like, "Fuck, that used to be us, bro."
Yeah.
And
My dad pulled out.
yeah,
Spare ticket up for grabs.
pulled out. Not of Denny, out of the game. Now, Toby Hooper puts his hand up. Toops, who is notorious for pulling out of plans. Notorious. So we were like, all right, Will, Toby's in, but like there's a huge... If I had to put my money on it, I'm going to say
but
Toby's not going to come. You know what I mean?
Can I just press for this even more? It's not like, oh, he always pulls out. It's like, it is actually like, it is seriously as crazy as see you in an hour, 100% see you soon, and then
Yeah,
none.
yeah, like he could pull out. He'll admit it too. And so we're like, well, Will, like I really wanted Toby to come. Like I'm so glad he did. We're like, Will, you're gonna come. You know what I mean? Like I don't see a world where Toby's gonna come. Hopefully he does, but I don't see where he's gonna come. So Will was all but in.
I was excited. I
And
planned my
Toby
day around
fucking
it.
actually came, bro. Which
I
is
planned
mad.
my day around it.
I would have rather Toby there because he gives a fuck more about the footy.
If it
which
was
is good.
anyone other than Toby, I would have said, sorry, I'm actually going to take the ticket.
Yeah,
because
but it was good for Toops to come because he does love the footy too, and it was just fuck. It's such a good day because we used to go to the game every year till probably like year 11, year 12. And I hadn't gone in a few years, and it was so good, bro. They have the parachutes come in; they do such a good service.
Oh, the
like-
parachute comes in.
Yeah, they
and what
do
were, you were legless, eh?
were you at the game?
No, I was at the Bellevue.
I swear I was. Where's that?
The Bellevue in Paddington.
That's like kind of at the back where they do karaoke in
It's
that.
a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there Saturday night.
It's I don't like that pub.
Oh, the next night.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Saturdays after Friday.
I don't like that pub.
It was all right. I was
Bellevue's
sober.
not good. It's
I'm gonna-
tiny.
It was the biggest line in Sydney.
It's shit. It's
Chloe
tiny.
Hotel.
Nah.
Really?
Bondi Lines, mate.
Yeah, the Bellevue Hill has a big line because its capacity, I'm not even taking the piss, is like 60.
No, it was pretty big.
The Bellevue?
Yeah, no, because they put it out onto in that alleyway next
was
to it.
pretty-
Oh, right, okay. Without that alleyway, 50 people max.
Yeah.
So we go to the footy. Fucking great game.
Hmm.
Great game of footy. Did you watch the game? No. Roosters dominated. Like dead set from the kickoff. We went 95 meters. We did not once look like losing. We fucking dominated, and it was a nice
for you
Anzac
guys.
Day. And then wake up Saturday, and we've got like our big extended friendship group from school had planned like an Olympics, a big
Oh,
Olympics.
yeah, this looked interesting.
It was so fucking fun.
So what
bruh.
was the vibe?
So it was just, we had an all, like it's very rare we all get together, you know what I mean? But there's probably 5, 10, 15, 20 to 25 of us. And it's very rare for anyone, like to all be able to get together. So we'd planned it, or Mergs had planned it. And you just randomly got put into teams and you'd pick your country.
So you
And then-
picked Japan.
Yeah, we were
Why is
Japan.
that?
I don't know, we just thought, why not?
Because then people picked Kenya,
No, Jamaica.
Jamaica. What else was
Because they
there?
went as the bobsleigh team.
Yeah.
There was Mexicans, France, and Japan.
Sick.
Yeah.
Just feels a bit racial. Did you hear that with the word Mexicans? I just felt a little bit of racial.
That's not
Well, then
racial.
why are you
You're
smiling?
implying
I thought
shit,
you were going to
mate.
go along with the gag.
No.
No, it's
No,
not
it's not
at all.
racial. I was just hoping
Fucking-
Kyle
it was
would
good.
jump
No
on
one.
that.
It would be racial if fucking someone turned up blackface or something. Sure,
Okay,
but everyone
I was taking the piss,
No one was
and I
disrespectful.
thought I was hoping Kyle would catch on and jump on, but he didn't.
No.
And that's why you're in that seat and not these ones.
I actually.
It's just heavy. Heavy.
Anyway, sorry.
So there was like a schedule, you know what I mean? Like a game schedule. So we started at Moore Park and it was like 3-point shootout. So like you'd all take points at scoring 3 points.
So
then-
I would have dominated that.
Maybe, yeah. So the
Definitely.
winning team gets 3 points, the 2 points, 1 point, 0 points. Then we went to soccer, penalty shootouts. We had Nathan Cook on our team. Fucking went all right.
Obviously, goated.
Then we went to indoor golf, played the golf simulator. Then we went to the wing house, like next to it. You know the
EQ.
that's EQ.
Yeah.
What did we do there? We did trivia. Then we did a boat race. Then we did pool table competition.
I saw that on the CCTV footage.
That was really
Yeah.
fun. So someone clutched up with a shot.
So then what did the losers have to do? Was there punishment?
So then each game was points, right? And then at the end of the day, you crown the Olympic champions. And then the losers had to keep their outfits on and pay for the winners' drinks for most of the night.
Okay, yeah.
And then the last game was you have $100 and an hour to make the most money on the tab, which was
That's
really
fucking
fun.
funny.
So at the end, everyone was just in the sports bar. Like some people were on the footy, some people were on trackside, some were on. And then this team would celebrate, and you going, "Fuck! I wonder how much money they've just made." Like it
Yeah.
was real. And I had this horse, and I don't know. I saw it, and that was running at 6:25, 5 minutes before the time ended. And I was like, "Boys, save me $20. I've just got this feeling about this $6 horse." So they gave me $20 anyway. Costa went and fucking slapped away the rest of our money. So we had nothing, and I was like, "Nah, I got a feeling about this fucking horse, bro." And it came home and won at $6, and we ended up winning We didn't win
Only
the
with
Olympics.
$30.
No, it was $120.
5 times 6.
I put $20 on it, paying
Oh,
$6.
20 times 6. Sorry. I thought
So
you
we
had
won
5 bucks.
120. Like then the France won the most, but then they put it all on a horse to try because they needed bonus points to win the whole thing. So they flopped out.
It's a fucking Da Vinci
It was like a
Code
proper
figuring out
thing,
how
bro.
the fuck
Anyway,
to do
we
it.
came second overall.
Who won?
Jamaica.
That's fine.
But fuck, it was a fun day, bro. Holy shit.
Speaking of, I'm obsessed. There's a few TikTok videos I've become obsessed with. First one, have you seen those kids in Africa? They have to pronounce the words.
Yeah.
They're the
I have.
cutest kids in the world. I'm obsessed with those videos. The second video, and this is a segment. We're going to move into an old segment, but not brought to you by me and Pat. Brought to you by a person online. Scary stories.
Oh, people hate these.
Scary stories. Dude, this guy posted a 3-minute long
Wait,
TikTok.
are we doing a scary story?
No.
Oh, okay. Just
We're
for
gonna
people
listen
listening.
to one.
Oh, we're going to listen to one. Okay.
This guy posted, I'm going to send it to you, Kyle, a 3-minute long TikTok video, right? And when I tell you, it was one of the scariest fucking stories I've ever heard in my life. I fully mean it. The way he tells it, there's something about the way he tells it. There's something about like what it's about. It is fucking horrifying. And I'm going to send it to you now, Kyle. There you go. Now, if you're honestly, genuinely, if you do not listen, this fucked me up scary wise. It's nothing wiggy.
Okay.
This is just genuinely terrifying.
Okay.
And I think it's fucking awesome. And I love the way he tells the story. Because for me, anyway, before we start it, for me, stuff that scares me is like when someone is telling you a story and you're like picturing it. And just, if you're in the Facebook group after listening to this, I want you to tell me your theories on what happened.
Okay.
Because the guy's like, this is the scariest thing that's ever happened to me. And
Is
I
this
don't know
true?
how. He's claiming this is a true story. This happened to him.
Yeah, but you never know these days.
No,
Like,
this sounds very real. Like,
yeah, but like the Guzman and cutting your leg, you know what I mean? Like, you never know these days, bro.
you're a fuckwit.
I know that probably only 10 people are going
Okay.
to watch this, but this is the creepiest thing that's ever happened in my life, and to this day, I can't explain it. So this happened 3 years ago when I was in year 12,
Kind of sounds like
and
Jack
for context,
Steele.
my sister is 2 years younger than me. That's very important for this context. She was in year 10 at the time that this took place. So, I was in music class and we had to play a soundbite to listen to. And I opened up on the basic media player on HP that I can't remember, I haven't been able to find. I did a quick search and I couldn't find it again. Anyway, I listen to the thing, do the work, and then I look on the side, and in the library, it has one song, one artist, and one album. And I'd never opened this before. In all 6 of my years of being at high school, I'd never opened it. Another bit of context, my school changed laptops every 3 years. So I got
As
one
did
laptop
mine.
from 7 to 9, and so I was on a different laptop in year 12. So I go and click and see what it is. And I click on it, and it's a 7-minute recording. And what I hear is ding, 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 and then a cut all slammed shut. How was your day at school today? And then what I hear back is my sister replying to my mum. And she starts talking for 5 minutes, and she talks about her day, name drops people. She's talking about her day for 5 minutes. And then she stops talking for a minute, and the recording goes silent, and then it cuts off with a noise. Now here's the thing. That recording took place from what she was talking about, from her day at school. That recording took place in year 6, when she was in year 6. She was now year 10, 4 years later. I had never opened up this media player before. I'd never recorded anything before. I had no idea how it got onto my laptop. I never left my school bag in the car. I never was in the car recording, like you couldn't hear my voice. I definitely wasn't in the car. And it somehow transferred, because I would have been in year 8 when it happened, from my one laptop to another. Now, here's where things get a bit creepy.
I fucking hope they get creepier, bro, because this isn't
Bro.
that
The
weird at the
name
moment.
of that recording,
This is fucked.
and this is something that I'm so mad about, is because I can't remember the name of it.
Paul,
It was
this cunt's an
something
awful
like-
No, stop.
storyteller. He's an awful...
Stop.
Oh, God, he's lost
I
me.
love the way he
And I
tells
can
it.
guarantee you Tamika, a fellow ADHD sister, has
I
also
love
been
the
lost
way
in this
I love the
story.
way he tells it.
Learn to die. Prepare to die.
That's the name of the
Something
recording.
with the word die in it that really freaked me out.
That's the sorry. That to me is one of the scariest things I've ever heard. Can you imagine clicking on an audio recording of on your school laptop? It's been sitting there. You don't know how long. You click on it. It's your sister talking to your mum from 4 years ago that you've never you weren't in the car for the recording. So someone has secretly recorded your sister and your mum talking.
Or it's just an accidental one, or
But,
it's
but
like
how?
a voicemail
How?
and it's somehow been
He got a new
transferred.
laptop.
iCloud and all this shit.
No,
bro.
no, because when you get a new laptop, they wipe the disk drive.
One
and
of the
you get a new
unscariest
laptop.
stories I've ever heard.
No, okay, so
I'm
okay.
being... No, I'm not even trying to take the piss, bro.
Alright, ready?
Wasn't that scary?
So if you
It's weird. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. But
What
there
would
are
you
so But to me, a scary story is when I'm left wondering how the fuck could have that happened. There are so many ways that could have happened.
Explain. Because let me tell you this.
It could have been a phone recording. Someone could have just put it on there as a prank. It could have been an old
How
recording.
could someone
his
have
sister.
put? It's a 4-year-old recording.
Yeah, bro. What recordings don't delete after 2 years, bro?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
they
I got
do when
recordings
you
on my phone
wipe.
from yonks ago.
No, I'm saying this is
No, he's got a new computer, bro. His
Yeah.
sister might have transferred it onto that computer. Like,
from a 4-year-old recording.
yes, lad.
That doesn't make any sense.
I've got voice notes from 4 years ago on my phone. I could just transfer one onto your computer now.
So what would you do if you open your phone one day, you saw a voice memo that said "prepare to die," and it was a recording of Mimi and Lara in the car talking from 3 years ago,
I'd call her and be like, "What the fuck's this?"
and you wouldn't be wigged out or scared at all.
No, I'd think she'd put it there.
And she goes, "I have no idea how that got on there."
Well, we don't know if that's what the case was there.
That he's tossed around. He had no idea.
He didn't say that.
He does before you cut the fucking video off.
Did you think that was as crazy as we
I think that's fucking
I think maybe you
so
hyped it up a
scary.
bit.
No,
Kyle?
that genuinely
Yeah.
sent shivers down my spine when I heard it.
It's definitely just a prank.
How?
Like it's
I don't get how
There are
that's a
just so
prank.
many ways it could have happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Explain one.
like it's not like supernatural or anything. Like someone's just
No, but it's not
Someone
the
just
supernatural.
transferred the file, or it somehow got there.
No,
Like,
but what he's saying, this is why to me it's scary. What he's saying is he was not anywhere in the car for that conversation or recording.
he doesn't think he was.
No, he said there was no way that I was. He said
'cause he
my
couldn't hear his
laptop wasn't
voice.
in there. He said I was not there for that recording.
Because he couldn't hear his own voice, bro.
No,
The
but
cunt's not
that's
going
just
to remember the
but
conversation.
that's just another reasoning for it. Anyway, he's saying when you get a new laptop and I was reading through the comments, he was saying when you get a new laptop,
Yes,
they
they
wipe
wipe
the
it.
drive.
Yes.
So he got a brand new laptop, completely wiped, like fresh laptop. And then
Yeah, but
2
that could've
years
just-
later,
someone could've just
a
transferred
recording
it
from
onto it.
for an old recording from 2 years ago ends up on his laptop.
yeah, but iCloud.
But there's no we don't even know if it's Apple. We don't know what type of laptops
but you're
they
acting
are.
like it's
But there's a
impossible to
cloud.
get a file onto this new encrypted fucking
No,
BlackBerry
I'm not
laptop.
acting like it's impossible. I'm not saying it's supernatural. What I'm saying is that's even creepier.
You could reset-
What if someone has actually recorded his family and purposely put it on his laptop and titled it "Prepare to Die"? Like, what
Then
if?
that's fucked up. But I don't
Then
think
that's
that's what's happened.
horrifying. Then that,
I don't,
who
can
is
I be
it?
honest, lad? I don't think they've waited 4 years to do it.
But there are stories like that where people like stalk people and like do shit like that.
And
for
how? What? So
years.
someone was in the car when his mum and sister were talking.
Or someone like hacked the mum's phone.
You could
did a
clear your
report.
phone right now, right? Clear your phone or get a new phone, and I could get a file onto your phone from 4 years ago.
No, I know that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. But what I'm
Like
saying
if
is,
it all adds up, it's spooky. If it's 100% confirmed, it's spooky. But I think there's so many
But who
other ways
recorded
that
it?
it could have. No one knows, bro. Like, well, I don't know who these cunts are. Anyone could have recorded it.
I think that's
He could have just
horrifying.
made that up for a fucking lol.
No, you're not making shit up like that, bro. And the way he tells it is so freaky.
The way he told it pissed me off.
I loved it. He's so slow, and then he like takes a pause, and then he like goes, "Here's the
I
context."
know
thought it was
Tamika
great.
didn't enjoy that, bro. I know it.
You don't know Tamika, bro.
Trust me, I know. Tamika, post in the Facebook group if you enjoyed that the way you told that story or not. Please.
Yeah, go on, Tamika, and then just agree with Pat.
No, she'll
Be
voice her
honest.
opinion.
I want
Fucking know
honesty
she'll be
from you,
honest. Why
fucking
is she not going to
Tamika.
be honest, mate?
Because
Why?
maybe she just wants to fucking pile onto Will today. Because it's pile onto Will day.
Why is it pile onto wheel day?
Because that was the scariest thing I've ever heard in my life. And to
I've
this
had
day,
four.
I have
I've
shivers.
had 4 brands in the last 2 days ask me to do a brand deal.
And have you said yes to them?
I don't know how to reply.
Well, go on. Let's reply to one right now.
No, but like they ask, send me your rates, and it's like I don't know my rates, I don't know shit.
Can I genuinely tell you? Is it for TikTok and Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay. Your TikTok rate, I'm telling you right now, if they want you to post a reel and a TikTok, you can be charging minimum $5,000.
No, I can't for my following.
Yes, you can.
Can't.
Yes,
I
you
know
can.
what you get for millions of followers.
Yeah. Yeah.
So no, doesn't make sense.
It does make sense. I'm not going to be getting, if yours is $5,000, it doesn't scale out.
I never know what the fuck to do.
Okay, this is actually a great, like, you don't need to freak out like this.
No,
when
I'm
I
not
had your
freaking out.
following,
It's not a bad position to be in, but I'm just saying it's weird that in the last 2 days I've just had 4 coincidentally.
I'm just saying when I had your following, I was doing shit for $5,000.
Isn't that weird, but that it's all just, you know what I mean? I haven't had
I think
anything.
it's
I've
great.
hardly been posting.
No, people are starting to come out of the woodwork. You go just email all of them $5,000, and then if they say, "Hey, sorry, we'll do a bit less," then you go, "Sure."
But then what if they're like, hey, like, no fucking... What if... This is what I'm scared of. They're in their fucking agency office. Oh, Pat Clifton replied he'll do it for $5,000. They all crack up laughing and like, $5,000? Like, are you fucking kidding me? This fuckwit? Like, is he serious?
Have you been in one of those?
And
media
they're
offices
rolling
before?
on the floor, bro, like tears of laughter. And I'm talked about for generations about being that fuckwit.
Have you been in one of those media offices before,
Don't know.
lad? They're not happy. They're not. They're not laughing with each other. They're
Well,
fine.
it's not a
mate.
bad problem to have. I just don't know what the fuck, how to do it. I don't know how to do it. Anyway.
You just say, "Hey, I'm very, very interested."
I tried for one of them, but like, hey, yeah, send me through your budget and let me know. You know what I mean? I'll tell you if it's a
No,
fit.
you don't say no. You don't say send through the budget. You say this: "Hey, this is really exciting. Send me the brief." Have they sent you the brief?
A couple of them have.
Okay. For the non-brief ones, you go, "Hey guys, please send me through a brief. Would love to have a look." Then they'll send you the brief. Then you go, "Hey, I've had a look at it. $5,000. Hey, look at this one. $5,000. Hey, this one.
Is
$5,000.
that actually what it's worth for my, like, how do you tell?
Because the amount of views that you get. Bro, there's this one girl, she's Australian. She does brand deals. I can't believe how many brand deals she does. She gets 900 views a video. She gets 1,000 views a video. She's got the worst engagement I've ever seen. It's embarrassing. She gets 20 likes a video and one comment, and the one comment will be her going, "Does anyone else think this is weird?" No other responses.
Well, I need to look into that.
And she does it for a living.
I'm also dyeing my hair blonde.
When?
I'm just going to do it, bruh. I'm being honest. I don't think I'm going to suit her. I'm just really bored of going to the hairdresser and getting the same old haircut.
But can I make one suggestion?
Yeah.
Last time you did blonde, I know it was a bottle job. Like you did it
But
bad on
I lost
purpose.
a bet.
Are you gonna? Because I think you'd look good if you like proper bleach it white.
No, I'm
and
going
then
to a
put the
hairdresser.
blonde. Yeah. But you get it
I'm proper
done.
doing, because this is what was the nail in the coffin. I was speaking to Tiana about it, and Tiana's like, don't. And I'm like, Tiana, I'm not doing this to be like, I'm going to look good. Like, I don't, obviously, of course, I hope it does look good, but I don't think it's going to look good. But I just, you know me. I've had the idea, and I'm not going to stop till I do it. That's just me. And then last night, this girl followed me, and it was like hairdresser. And I was like, I gave it to Tiana. I was like, do you reckon she looks like a good hairdresser? She goes, she specifies in colouring. And I was like, what? She goes, that's it. And I was like, that's a sign, lad. That's a fucking
Of course it
sign
is
right
fucking
there.
sign. Yeah.
So I messaged her and I was like, bro, can you bleach me? She said, yeah.
Can I say you would really pull it off? I genuinely think you're gonna pull it off.
I'm going
But-
short, like Slim Shady.
Yeah, but the thing that will make you actually, if you want to fully commit to a new look, dust off the beard.
No, it's a one-off. The beard's going short. I can't go no beard.
If you go vroom, no beard and blonde, I genuinely think you would look so good. And also, it'd be hilarious just to be like, who the fuck is this?
I can't go no beard.
You can.
I can't
Why?
go no beard. I haven't
Of course
gone no.
you
I
can.
haven't. Bro, the last time I haven't had a beard, I was 6 months.
I bet you fucking Tiana would love no
I
beard.
was 6 months old.
I bet Tiana would love no
I think
beard.
she likes the tickle.
I reckon she might like a bit of no tickle. And also, plus, bro, it's going to grow back so quick.
You know what I've got right now? You know what I've got right now? Just
What?
I said the other day I went to have a shave and I was like, fuck it, have a bit of fun with it. I've got a hectic landing strip.
Can I have a look? Can I see?
Look how funny this is, bro. I don't know why. I don't know it's because I've just fucking moved and I've just got no friends anymore or what.
Let's
But
have a
I've just
look.
been just for a bit of lols, bro. Have a go at this.
That's just fucking...
How ridiculous is
yeah,
that?
ridiculous. That's
Anyway.
really fun.
That's my little... That's my thing. I'm going fucking
You know what I
blonde.
started to do? Trimming mine with scissors.
That sounds like an effort and it'll be all uneven.
I go...
But aren't they all uneven and shit?
Fuck it.
Who gives a fuck, bro?
But you know what would hurt so much, I always imagine? Imagine snipping with scissors and you get a tiny bit of skin with the ball. Because this sounds so dumb. But why do I think if I snipped my ball sack with my balls, all this
fall out?
fluid would come out and then you could just pop the ball out? Let's go.
You want to know something? Fuck that happened once. Some guy was playing rugby and he got pumped, right? Dislocated his hip and he got hit like near the ball. So his balls went into his stomach and his ball went So this is how a socket works. When he dislocates something, you've got your ball in his socket and it pops out. And his nut's gone into the socket and they haven't realised.
No!
And they've popped his hip
No!
back in. So his hip's been
No!
popped back into the socket and his nut's still there.
No!
And it squished his nut.
Exploded.
I don't know what happened, bro, but I tell you what, I'd be praying for a dislocated hip again after that.
No. That's
Imagine it's your nut just sitting here. All right, you ready? We're going to put you out of your pain, mate. We're going to pop your hip back in 3, 2, 1, boom. You'd pass out. You'd probably pass away. You probably would pass away.
Yeah.
Hey boys,
It's
Love the
Mustafa.
Go.
I just want to call up to say congrats to Pat getting 10k followers on his Instagram.
Oh.
Even though you don't give a rat's ass about how many followers you have on there. But other than that, keep up the great work and keep OG my brother.
Fucking oath,
Thanks,
Mustafa.
my brother.
Anyway, take care lads. Love you all.
Oh my
Thank
God. It's
you,
like
bro.
a warm hug of approval.
That was nice. That kind of shocked me.
The day Mustafa calls up and goes, hey guys, Mustafa here. Just letting you know, I fucking hate you all and you've really let me down. That's the day I'm like, the pod's over.
The day
Sack the pod!
The day Mustafa stops listening is the day we hang up the microphones.
Well, no, but it'll be a sad day.
Thank you, Mustafa.
Thank you, Mustafa.
What's up, boys?
Just, I felt,
Mate, I'll be honest. I was looking to your Instagram page. Yeah, right, I admit it. And I was seeing this name pop up. Luca Moretti, right? Plays for the Parramatta Eels. Did you, grow up with him, or are you mates with him or something? Because as a Parramatta Eels fan, you would know. That would be huge. Anyway, cheers.
Yes, brother. My first ever podcast was with Luca Moretti. Me, him, and Lockie started it together. We went to school together. We played rugby together. He was a couple years younger, but because when we got into opens, he was playing up and we'd played together. And yeah, he's a good mate of mine. He's a sick cunt.
and shout out to I just want to say to the person that called up, I hope your race goes well on Saturday. The jockey. Did he not just sound like a little horse jockey?
Keep it down. Yeah, brother.
Play it
Shout
again.
out to the Parramatta fucking
Play it again.
fans.
Play it again.
And to Diesel.
This
He's
is a horse
sick cunt.
jockey.
Well, I'm a little bit younger than you, but Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim, was my fucking childhood, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Those series of games, the best of the best. I want to hear more about your builds. Tell me some of them.
Oh, we could be here for hours.
It's all right.
Okay. Oblivion Remaster came out. I've been playing as a red guard. I've never played as a red guard before, so I'm doing that. I'm an expert in heavy armor, which I've also never done. I'm normally light armor, magic type guy. I'm doing heavy armor. I'm doing blade. And you know what? I've just started dabbling into some magic. So that's me at the moment.
Wasn't here for hours, so seconds.
So,
I
the
briefed
boys, just listening to the most recent pod about the twins. Yeah, they live here in Noosa, eh? They're fucking proper cookers, brah. They've been doing that shit since I was fucking born, mate. I remember always seeing them on telly because they're fucking nurses and they're always helping fucking pelicans.
Fucking
and all the
nurses.
lot, eh?
Fucking pelican
But
fucks.
I'm glad to hear you both back in the studio, boys. Much love. Got to come up to Noosa for a fucking show soon, eh, boys? Fucking love you, Kyle. You fucking sick cunt.
Mad cunt.
Yeah, we'll fucking come to fucking Noosa for a fucking show.
I don't think we'll be doing a show there, but I'm going to come to Noosa. I reckon I'll be in Noosa again this year. Noosa was mad, but it was raining the whole time, so we want to go back.
Come to Port Douglas with me and do Great Barrier Reef.
I don't really want to do the Great Barrier Reef.
Should we do one more?
Yeah, do fucking heaps, bro. Fuck
Heaps?
them.
Because there's heaps.
Yeah, just play them, bro. We'll be here all night, bro. Who cares?
Doing, lads.
Doing cunt.
So I got a question. How many cars do you think you've driven past in your life that has a body in the back?
Oh, shit!
As I'm assuming
That's all.
dead.
Love you guys. See ya.
Body implies death.
Let's go death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
0.
Nah, because you've driven past funeral cars.
Oh.
Oh, we're talking
Let's
fucking
talk.
illegal.
Yeah, that's fucking bullshit. That's a weird loophole. I'm going 0. I
I don't think
ever
I've driven through
one.
past one.
But think how many cars we've driven past in our whole life. I'm going to say 2.
I'll go 1.
Yeah. Oh, by
I'll
the
go
way,
1.
we're going to keep hotlining until we get a bad hotline.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
that's what's going to stop it.
Yeah. And it's a 2 versus 1. so
Hey,
Kyle's in on
we're
the
like
votes.
massive fans. All
I'm Alex, and I'm Sophie. We're currently on a night out, but we thought we'd just
call you guys quickly.
Yeah. Our question is, if you guys woke up in each other's bodies for a day, what would be the first thing that you guys would both do?
Fuck Tiana.
Love you guys. We really hope you connected on this. Bye.
Have sex with
Oh,
Tiana.
probably go on a massive shopping spree.
Oh, what? That's not fair.
Yeah.
All right.
Fucking oath, bro. Build the Clitty cave.
Oh, true.
I was very close to being the end of the hotlines there.
Hey guys,
They pulled it
this
together.
is a real one bean spiller calling, but
Sick
I was
cunt.
just thinking, do you know how Pat is on his like politically correct awareness journey, like he's learning about who he wants to vote for and stuff? What if we make an ultimatum? If Pat doesn't vote in this election, in this federal election, then he has to do drag on the pod.
Love it.
I'm going to
Is
vote.
that a good incentive? Question mark. Anyway, I love you guys.
No, I've already
Bean
decided I'm going to
spillers.
vote.
Oh, you've decided you're going to vote.
Yeah.
Good on you. Good on you, Paddy.
Come down to the local fucking school and vote and get your free sausage sizzle.
I'm doing that
Fuck
as a
up,
brand.
cunt.
I'm doing a brand deal for that.
And listen, don't give me pamphlets outside. You know what I mean? I hate that shit.
I'm so bad at turning down pamphlets.
Oh, I take them all. That's why I hate it.
Yeah,
I walk
take
out
all.
of there with fucking 8 pamphlets.
And then it's like, I don't want yours, I don't want yours, I don't want yours, I don't want yours, I don't want yours. And then like you're like fucking pent up, you've accepted all of them, you're like, "Ugh," and then someone's like, would you like to help blind children? And you're like, fuck off, cunt!
Yeah.
And they're the
Yeah.
one that cop it.
The poor blind
Yo,
kids.
love the podcast, lads. Quick question for Will. Just wanted to know, what's worse, bombing in front of people on the stage or bombing in front of your friends in like a group setting?
Fuck, that's a great question,
Great
bro.
question. Bombing in front of your friends. Because I did the Melbourne Comedy Festival. I did a month of shows non-stop, every night for a month. And it's a great show. And 95% of the shows, crush house. But there was probably 3 shows where I like bombed. Like, well, not bombed, but to my standard, it was a bad show.
Yeah.
And I walk off going, well, those guys were fucking stupid. Like, what a shit crowd. Like that. I will say, if it's like my first time doing a show, maybe I'm not certain on the material.
Like the new material, yeah.
But your mates are your mates. Like, you know you've missed if your mates aren't
Yeah.
laughing because they're the guy. They're honest.
And you're going to see them again.
Yeah,
You're gonna-
yeah.
But one thing you're very good. I was actually speaking about this on Saturday. I was
Oh,
speaking to the
shit.
boys about you.
Oh, fuck.
And I was saying one thing you're so good at is you're extremely confident. So like if you say you're doing a month at the Melbourne Comedy Festival, if the first night went so shit, I would be like, fuck this, bro. I'm not doing any more shows. Whereas you're like, fuck it, bro. I've got tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like you're so good at, even if you'll acknowledge it. You won't come up and be like, oh, it wasn't shit. You'll be like, oh, I didn't do too well. But that's it. Like you won't let it affect you. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you when it does affect me. I bombed so bad one night on Melbourne. Not bombed so bad, but I just did such a shit show. Came off stage, and then right before the show the next night, straight away next day, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to make fun of that. I'm going to come out the gates and just be like, last night sucked. Like, blah, blah, blah. So I come out. Guys, can I just say before the show starts, last night was so fucking shit. I'm so excited to perform to you guys.
Oh, fuck.
They give me nothing. And then I go, in my head, I go, oh, you're just like them. And I go, I'm a shit comic.
Shit.
Yeah.
So it was back-to-back batters.
Yep.
Fuck.
Hi guys, we are twins, and we've got a question. Would you do a tour from Lexo to Lestrange? And what do you prefer? South Juniors in Kingsford,
Oh my God.
Graphics Arts Club.
What's the Graphics Art Club?
ตัวเล็กน่ารักได้มาตัวกาวันนี้แหละนักคนเจ็ดหัวร้ายฝรั่ง
They're funny as.
I'm taking South Juniors every day.
Yeah,
I don't know
South
what the other one
Juniors
was.
guided.
South Juniors is fucking...
Why don't
South
we go
Juniors
there
is
for
nice,
Chef's
bro.
birthday? It's not nice.
Nah,
it's not nice.
I've done a bad thing there. I don't know if I can say this.
Say it in the Patreon then.
Oh.
No, say it. Say it.
So you know how there's the Yum Jar at South Juniors?
Yeah.
So one time I went and they were really favouring the other Chinese people there. You know what I mean? They were really giving us the cold shoulder. And the food was taking so slow. They'd walk past us with all the good stuff. We'd ask for it. They'd just ignore us and they'd bring us out like the scraps. And after like an hour, we were like, bro, we've hardly been fed
How many of you were there?
Probably like 4.
Okay.
So we all just got up and walked out.
So you stole.
Is that bad?
Yeah, of course it is. Because I wonder if you were being abused, like not
No,
abusive.
we weren't being.
disruptive.
No, we weren't. No. We weren't drunk or anything. Like it was
right.
it was just in the afternoon. Like we just went for a feed, and like we'd ordered something, they didn't bring it out, and we'd ask about it. They're like, yeah, like just they full, and we're just like, fuck this.
So you were racially profiled, is what you're saying?
No, we were just brushed, and we just walked out.
You should have paid.
But for what? For the shit I didn't even want, but I had to eat because I was that fucking hungry because nothing else was coming.
Yeah.
God, I love Yum Cha though.
That's it.
GG's.
GG's, Kahoot time, baby.